Hi guys, it's Melissa. Welcome back to Melissa Loves Orchids. Well, this is going to be a quick little walk around. Let's talk about what's coming up. Let's get excited for next weekend, which is Apopka. So I hope I will see a lot of you there. It is a really sunny, hot day. It's like 85 degrees in Miami, which is like normal for us. I know the pool looks inviting, but I have to run errands. But I thought before I go to run those errands, let me just show them what's going on. Let me just show them some blooms and what I'm planning and how good some of my repots. Because it's spring, it's time for repots. Everybody knows that the best time for repotting is when the roots grow. And the roots grow usually after bloom. Not on all orchids, but a lot of them do. And when you see those roots starting to come out of the pot and when you see that they are growing, that's the best time to repot. So I'm going to show you how some of mine are doing because I already got ahead of that. Yes, the greenhouse is still about to fly away. I am working on ideas to see what I do. And also I heard from my friend Ken at the Orchid Supply Store that sent me a couple of items, and I said I might as well show them because if I don't do it now, I'll forget. So he wrote me a little email. Actually, it's a good old-fashioned note. Anyways, he says that he's been working on something new, and there's a lot of explanation, but supposedly people were complaining, or I don't know if people were complaining or not, but people have a hard time when they try to change the mount and all the roots are sticking to the mount. So he came up with an idea and he sent me a couple of items and he'd asked me to try them out and see what I thought. So this is the first one. Okay, how do I show this? This is the first one. So he used a kind of epoxy glaze thing. Sometimes you can glaze like wooden table with epoxy, and he put holes in it and a pretty plant of some sort. And I thought that was pretty cool. So it has holes and it has a hole at the top. So he asked me to try it out. So I think I might do that. The other one he sent me looks more like the regular mounts, except it is also covered in this. It's not the lightest, sorry. Oh, I think I need to work out some more. Okay. So yeah, so this is a round of some kind of wood. And it is heavily covered in this epoxy. Now, the only thing I can think of that the orchids may not like is the fact that they like to have some kind of ridges, and this is really smooth. But in any case, I am tempted to try some phalaenopsis on here and see how it goes. So I will let you know, Ken, if you're watching, I'll let you know how it goes. And then they're available on his website, so I guess you can go visit him there. So let's take a look at what's going on in the orchid pergola. So right in the patio, I think from my last video you saw, there was a bunch of blooms going on. There's blooms everywhere. It's hard to walk here, but I don't mind it at all. I don't mind it at all. We have a lot of just regular phals, you know, except for this one. This one has a name and is fragrance, so that's pretty special. I think she is beautiful. And then we have, oh my goodness, we have Schilleriana opening up over here. Look how pretty. This is from my friend HC. Look at this Schilleriana over here from HC also. Already going, but still beautiful and smells divine. Divine. We also have a keiki. Now look how interesting. Look at this. Okay, we're gonna walk over here. So this keiki was attached to this plant. And I said, let me see if I can get this keiki to live. Not only is it living, it's already blooming. So I thought that was really cool. I removed her. I put her in here with some moss and tree firm fiber that retains a little bit more water. She loves it. So that's that. I thought that was cool to show. And all of my orchids here are doing fine. This one I think I showed you last time, so I'm going to try not to spend too much time on the ones that I've already showed you. Green World here. Let's move on. Back in this little section, these are my first mounts. I think this was the very first one. Yes, she got sunburned, but she's blooming really nicely. She has two spikes. The one underneath her has nothing to do. She's totally unrelated. but super pretty as well. This one I think is special. This one is scented, and I will show you her name because it's not a hybrid, one of those hybrid. This is her name, Phal KS Balm Yellow Orange Peloric, and from Joseph Wu. I got her at a show and I just really liked her. I got to her a little late because she already dropped some blooms, but look how pretty. It's very slightly peloric. I mean, I see a little bit of the shape of a labellum, but it's all the same color. Either way, it's super cute. Let's take a look really fast at the novelties, except for that big white one. One of those things, one of these things is not like the other. I don't know how she ended up in here, but that's okay. Everyone is welcome, even the normal complex phalaenopsis. So I think you saw that one, but I don't think you saw this one. This one, you can definitely see that it is way peloric. Look at that. So these in the back are the sepals. These are the petals, and these two petals they're gonna copy the shape of the labellum, and sometimes they copy the color too. Let me see if there's a scent. Yes, beautiful. And this one, I don't even know why I put these two together, guys. Sometimes I get overly creative and I don't think about afterwards. They're not gonna fit and they're not gonna match. Well, they don't exactly match. This one is variegated, but look at how pretty these flowers are. These flowers are gorgeous. Then coming down here, this one is finally finished opening. This is Phal Fang-tastic, like Fang, like Norman Fang. If you know, you know. This one is from Tsinghua. This is the wisp. Tetraspis wisp. And let me smell. Yes, all of this whole section is just like delicious. I gotta get down all the time. Thank goodness for working out. I can go up and down and whatever. I don't have any of those problems. Anyway, so this is from HC Orchids, Metuo Princess Jewel crossed with Main Show Magic. This smells divine and delicious. Delicious. I will put in the information if you want to get one for yourself. I have a coupon code and nothing else. Well, there's a bud over there, and oh well, nothing else except for this. This is the most beautiful thing and smell I have seen. Look at this. Delicious. Delicious. Phal KS Super Zebra Pilo. And then we have this one that happens to look like Orchid World, Phal Orchid World. And then, of course, a Hieroglyphica from Pam. She has two blooms. The other one is right over here. All right, let's keep going. So when I turn it around, you see more of these complex ones. I think this is a mini mark, but I don't know what's going on because I don't remember seeing it bloom, and now I see the spike, so I'm confused. I am confused. Now my Schilleriana is already on the way out. Here are some more complex, I almost said complex carbs. No, not carbs. Complex phals. This beautiful dendrobium has opened. I believe it's called something snow. This was a rescue sale item, and she blooms often. I like it. Then on this side, you see it's the end of the Schilleriana, but this is another Joseph Wu Phal Pink Joy Corundum. I don't know if they meant to say conundrum, but it says corundum. But okay, either way. And then more phals. Let's go to the pergola. We're trying to go fast, right? Okay, I'm moving too fast and I almost left her out, and that would be mean because she's so pretty. Yes, she got a little sunburn. I always feel like I have to apologize when the leaves don't look that awesome. The Hawaii Spectacular is on the way out. So she starts really, really dark, and then she lightens up as she goes. She has 3 spikes. That's a Better Grow bag baby. For those of you that are non-believers in bag babies, and Better Grow does not give me anything, nothing at all. I hope they get an idea if anybody's watching this. Oh, we got some buds. Let's take a look at the orchid pergola. So we have some ground orchids doing their thing. Ground orchids. Let's start off by going to my Vanda tower. So we have here a couple from Dan and Margie. I believe this one is Dan and Margie. Look how gorgeous. And this one is Dan and Margie. And leaning over, going out, is my Louise Fuchs. She's on the way out with the longest spike ever. And we have some buds coming. So this is a Vanda from Moats. So we got buds coming here. This beautiful pink Vanda that is on the way out. If I can reach over and get tags really quick. Warentra pink. And then, ooh, we got a spike here from my Pereira Tony Tan. Yay! And the little tiny cherry blossom is starting to spike and bloom, so we will catch up with that later. My dendrobium compots are putting on a show. I love it. All different kinds. That's what I wanted. I know some people are, oh my goodness, they're not the same and they're all together. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. It looks organic. It looks like it just grew in nature like crazy like that. And I love it. That's all I gotta say about that. This one is in and out, and I have made a mistake to put it too high that I miss out on the blooms. I miss out and I forget about it, so I'm gonna have to work on that. I have some buds over here from this Better Grow Final Blue, so that should be really nice coming up. I have some spikes over here from Bulliara Big Shot Hilo Sparkle. So we have things that are coming soon. Here we have a lovely, oh, almost dropped my phone. Burana Jade Green, I believe. And a fowl next to it. And I wanted to show you that this one that I got at RF just not that long ago, the Cattleya Blackjack Hedwig, yeah, already starting to shoot out these awesome roots. And that's another thing that I wanted to talk to you about. I have been using that rapid root growth thing, and I have to say that for me it is working. For me it is working. I know that you can get it at Ophi's, or I believe you can also get it online. So I also have this one that is starting to open up. Can't see the tag, it's way up there, but it is starting to open up. Another pink one. You can never have too many pink Vandas. And this beautiful den that is also starting to open up. Look at how beautiful this is. Look at that dark color. Now they're just starting. This is the one that I got at a show from BL Orchids. It's called Juan Garcia Broga Twist and Twist Star Purple. So let's move forward. Let's move forward because this is a quick one. I believe this is Key Lime Stars mixed with Mas Mejor. I can't believe I did that. That was an accident, but you know what? I think it's a lovely accident. I think it's fine. Here's my random dendrobium that threw out a bunch of keikis. I thought it was dying, so I kind of just ignored it for a bit. It threw out a bunch of keikis. I replanted the keikis, but now it's starting to look good again and blooming this beautiful, very big bloom. Look at that. Very pretty, very big. And finally, I get to see this one. This is called Straotes. I think AKA something with a samurai. Look how gorgeous. We got that at a show. I think a bunch of us got it. Also from BL. BL is Bernard. You can find him on eBay. Let's see what else we have going on. I just realized that I missed one of my favorites. Look at how gorgeous this color is. This Pereira Bangkok Sunset, the original. And I have like 3 of these. No, I'm sorry. This is Bangkok Star. Bangkok Star. So there's Bangkok Star, I've seen Bangkok Moon, and I've seen Bangkok Sunset. And the first one I got was Sunset, but this one I got actually from Home Depot. Can you believe that? And I do remember the price was $29. So there you have it. Let's keep moving. Well, I guess you could see the backside of this Dendrobium nobile Sweet Memory Fizz. The scent on this is spectacular. It is so yummy. It is so sweet. You already saw this. This is the Royal Chip. You already saw this, but she continues to be in bloom, continues to be beautiful. This is one of those famous Latorias from Roy Tagunaga. And here, if you wanted to see how my catasetums are doing, this is it. And they have been repotted already. I have repotted them. I have listened to the instructions of the sellers, of the growers. I think they're the growers. But one is from Mac and one is from Tsinghua. This one's from Mac. And I bought it and this was tiny. And this is already growing so fast. I am so surprised at the speed at which these catasetum new growths will grow. And the roots, it's like shocking. It's like shocking. Because normally, you know what, orchids are slow growers. But the new growth in a catasetum is so impressive. So this one's the Moniera Millennium Witchcraft, and this one is the Fred Clark After Dark. So again, look at this. Okay, this was tiny when I got it. I repotted it as soon as I got it. I did what they said, which was plastic, which I'm kind of really anti-plastic unless it looks like this with a lot of holes, and spag. So imagine, I was cringing, but I did it, and I'm gonna follow directions and we'll see what happens. Up here you have a bed fragrance. Thank goodness I have this long selfie stick, whatever you want to call it, stabilizer. It smells divine, delicious. And then we have some more of the Pereira Bangkoks that are spiking. So I'm excited because that sends this scent in my orchid pergola into another dimension. We still have the lovely from the Orchid Den, Spectably. If you don't have one, I suggest you get one. They are not hard at all. I thought for a second they'd be hard. They're not. They're not at all. This is all that I did as soon as I got her. And I think Blanca and I got these at the same time. As soon as I brought her home, I took her out. I took most of the media out. I think there's only like some rocks in there. Stuck her in this beautiful thimble pot, and then she took off. And she's already bloomed a few times. 4 times I think it's been since I've had her. So that's great. This Vanda's going out. Nothing else exciting with the Vandas. This is very exciting over here. So I'm going to extend this, and you're going to get an even better look than I can get. So, as you know, I'm still sad over my... Hey, what's up? What you looking at? Anyway, I am still upset about my Cattleya schilleriana, but this is pretty close. This is a Pekiambensis, so it has similar coloring, similar spots, similar scent. I'm happy with that. Happy with that. This one I mounted just recently, guys, and it has new growths. Look at those new growths. I don't remember which one she is. Volcano Jewel. So I believe this is the bag baby that I ordered online, and it's doing well. So happy to report that it's doing well. Down over here in the orchid bleachers, I don't see anything that exciting. I see something strange. Like, I don't know what this is. I don't know if that's... It looked like a new leaf, and then it started to look strange. So I'll keep an eye on that because that's a little weird. Nothing else really exciting, because when they start to bud up over here, I move them a little bit so that I can put them front and center. Here we have the Oncidiums going a little crazy, so I'm excited for that. The AKA Baby Raspberry spiking. I've seen other people's coconut orchid, Maxillary tenafolia, spiking. I don't see mine doing anything exciting except sitting there. My dancing lady is spiking and blooming. My Sherry baby, I'm gonna have to move her somewhere because this is beautiful. And 3 spikes, so that's not ready yet, but still, sneak peek. What else? Okay, right behind me we have, oh my goodness, it's so many. Airy Goldspin. So many names to remember, guys. So many names. I'm trying my best. And if it's something that's not an orchid, I won't remember. But I did want to show you these roots here. You see a bunch of new roots. This I got at Tamiami. So that's good. I see new roots here again. So everything has been sprayed at least 3 times with that rapid root growth thing that I bought. And I can honestly say it is working for me. Oh, we see a spike here. We see a spike coming. This is from Backyard Blooms. This is my Young Kong. I have 3 pieces of this. And look at those roots. Oh, look at those roots. Look at those roots. Only in lava rock, so I water her every day. All right. So I am in love with this novelty. This is a bag baby. This is Fairy Moon Sweetie. Fairy Moon Sweetie. Look at how gorgeous and how big these flowers are. And they're very, very sweetly scented, sweetly colored. Yeah, I think I got her like 6 months ago, so I'm really happy. This one is just throwing out new growths and new growths. No bloom yet, but I see something happening with the Ollie Palmer. Is this no, I think it's just a new growth. My Doris and Byron. Oh my gosh, it's just dirt. Oh my goodness, for a second I almost got scared, guys. I saw little black dots and I said, oh no. Thrips. No, they're not. They're not moving. And I sprayed everything, so you guys would be proud of me. I sprayed everything. Everything got sprayed. Everything got fertilized. So there's nothing much. Oh, yeah. Well, this is new. This is Jackie Bright Hilo Stars. Look at how pretty with 2 spikes. This is from Vicky. Let me go around so you can see the other one. I said this was gonna be quick. I don't know how long it's been, but yeah. And this one, it's on the last one, on the last flower. So pretty. This one's on the way out. It's so sad when they're on the way out, but it's okay. My Jewel is on the way out. Another Laturia. This is the Charlotte's Web on the way out. This one, I'm a little upset. I already told you. I thought that she was what she was labeled as, but she wasn't. She looks like a blue twinkle. And the label said Kingianum, so I don't know. I hate it when that happens because I already repotted her. I repotted her, I put her in here, and it's like, I don't know. Can I take her back like this? No, they probably wouldn't take her. Francis Fox doesn't stop. I'm gonna name her Francis Fox Doesn't Stop. Francis Fox. Okay, that's pretty much it. It's the other side of the Memory Fizz. Oh my gosh, I didn't show you this, I don't think. This is special. This is my Cordillera or Cordillera. I don't even know how to pronounce it. I'll look in the book. I'll look online at the AOS. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 flowers. And it smells divine as well. Let me see. Oh, so sweet. I think it smells like M&Ms. So pretty. My Cynthia Taylor is another one that I want to label Doesn't Stop, because she doesn't stop. I mean, these are kind of going, but look, she's been in bloom for such a long time, and she has such a nice fragrance. And here we have from Quinto Farms, Rain Moonlight. This is Zygopetalum Rain Moonlight. Just opening up. again for me, or for itself. That's still a labellum there. I just have it kind of upside down. I will show you again, but these flowers are pretty huge. Look at that. Beautiful. And right next to her, we have Hawaiian Prominence America from Camila. This smells divine. It looks like velvet. I love it. Another Brassavola type that doesn't stop. And down here, and squat down again. Down here, we have the beginning of a bloom. This is from Ecogenera, but purchased from Judeli's. This is the Margaret Ackerley. And yeah, we're gonna see her really, really soon. This is a piece of my mom's plant. It doesn't want to drop this last bloom. And it started February 2nd. And we are in April. It is unheard of the amount of time that she blooms for. Okay, so coming up soon is the Epi Rio Clarence. And I am going to be repotting. I'm going to be repotting my Lotta Jessii because the flowers are done and I already have the pot picked out. And I think we've got through everything that is, well, I mean, we have some more phals over there. And we have we got two more. Let's just finish it off correctly. So we have this is a Nodosa cross. It's Nodosa Young Mint Orange. And you know, guys, when you start collecting things that look healthy, sometimes without looking them up, you end up with doubles and triples. So I'm warning you, have some kind of a log, because look at what's happening. I start realizing later that I have 2 of the same or 3 of the same. And of course, immediately my gut tells me, oh, you should put them together. But this one's doing great in there and that one's doing great there. So, oh, I missed one. So this is another Better Grow. This is the Epic Pixie Charm. This is the first time blooming for me. Very beautiful. And I did see that my Jack Foliera, Apple Blossom, I think it's called, is in spike. So that's coming soon. And my Tolumnias, don't stop. So they kind of liked it here better than being mounted. So let's look at the green White House. Yes, I know some of you are going to say you still haven't figured out what to do. No, not yet. Not yet. So here I have from Odoms the Dewy Forest, DLC Dewy Forest. Beautiful. In this lovely basket from Vanda Planters. So if you ever see them at a show, it's such a beautiful story. I would encourage you to buy one because, yeah, orchids love them. I have a couple in a Vanda Planters basket. This was hanging on the other side of the patio looking really sad. Now I put her in here and she does like it. So this one too, look how many buds. So dens are liking it here. I'm still trying to figure out, this is another den in spike. So I'm still trying to figure out what likes it in here and what doesn't. So here's another den and she's spiking. So that's it. We have a bloom here on this. Oh my goodness, it feels like 100 in here. Siri Fragrance. It feels like 100. That's probably the problem. Siri Fragrance. Even the Keikie's blooming. So it's on the way out from RF. You already saw it. I think that's it. You've seen everything. So, by the way, I just wanted to mention, if you ever go to Bangjong and you find sale Vandas, and you think, oh my goodness, there's something wrong with them, they'll never bloom. Well, not true. Already double spiking. And I think this might have even been less than 30. It might have been 20. I think it was 20. All right, that's it. that's it, guys. Now I'm all sweaty to go run my errands, but I got good news. So remember when I said I wanted to plant a tree so that I can put orchids on? Well, this is my mango tree and my pool float. I don't know why it's always blowing around, but guess what I got? I got mangoes on the way, finally. So the guy had said, oh, from 6 months to a year, this will throw out mangoes. Well, no, I think it's been 2 years. It's been 2 years, and finally. So over there, we still have the citrus graveyard because nothing's happening with those. They look dried out and horrible. We also have on the other side the hospital for the Vandas because, you know, they got probably the Thai crud, and they're just there. They're blooming. Some of them are blooming, but they look so ugly. I'm gonna spare you guys. So anyways, even though right here under this tree it's so relaxing, I do have to run errands. I thank you for joining me, and I am very excited to make an announcement. But with that announcement, I have to tell you that I'm talking to Bart Motes about some kind of a giveaway so that we can celebrate me reaching 10K. I can't believe it. It snuck up on me, and then before I even had a chance to think of something fun to do to celebrate with you guys, it happened. And a subscriber said it in a comment, and I was like, don't tell me that happened, and I didn't even realize that I had reached 10K. I was planning. I said, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. So I'm working with Bart to see if maybe I can give away some tickets or some hats or some books or something to celebrate my 10K subscribers. Yay! Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm gonna try not to freak out the neighbors. But I'm really excited. I want to thank you all for joining me, for being here with me, for sticking through my shenanigans. Next week is going to be so much fun. Our friend group, we're going to go to Apopka. And I mean, it's going to be Wendy. It's going to be Blanca. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm just going to keep on just doing this all day long. Wendy, Blanca, Nelson. I'm hoping Roxy and Marley will be there as well. Maybe Laz. Who am I missing? Who am I missing? But you know, all of us are going to be having the greatest time. And I can't wait to see what Crowsmith brings and all the vendors that they bring. They have awesome vendors. They have a vendor list, so if I can get the list, I'm going to post it on the end of this video so you can see. But that's coming up next weekend, April 11th, 12th, and 13th. So I hope to see some of you there. And if you see me there filming with this awkward stick, it's okay. Come up and say hi, and I'll be happy to include you so you can see yourself and so I can meet you. That's it. Hope you make time for the things you love. Bye, guys.